What if we had a quest like this in Hearthstone? Would you be happy? Well, probably not, because the quests are designed very stupid way. Across all the card games, because everyone's stealing from Hearthstone. Everyone thinks Hearthstone is the leader of how you design card games, but it's not. And I'll blow your mind very soon. What if you could press a button mid-game, anytime during the game, as long as you have the quest uncompleted, you press a button and you get 3 dragons into your hands. If your hand is relatively empty, you get dragons. You can click a quest from the game menu while you're playing against your opponent. All of a sudden, a quest that was a chore is now a superpower that you use in shitty situations when you need cards to play. It's amazing, isn't it? We just solve a problem of resource management, especially for people who don't play the game that much. And all of a sudden, a quest is not something you even want to complete, it's something you want to take advantage of. Now that's how you design quests. So let's dive deeper into the whole idea of what problems Blizzard just dove into, right, themselves, what they stumble upon. Because they definitely took a very sensitive area of their game where they give rewards and they try to dial it back a little bit for certain players who are not committed to play the game much. You know, they're not going to get much rewards. But overall, I don't think like the numbers are going to change. If you get 20% more rewards, you just have to not skip 1 out of 5 days and more. You can skip 1 out of 5 weeks, right? But you should not skip more than that, like 2 out of 5, right? That's it. Just don't skip the quest. Take it more seriously if you get better rewards. Nothing really changes. They just created a fuss. We overreacted, as with the corridor sleeper bullshit, and we're gonna lose our minds because of that. What we actually should be talking about is what are even better ways to design quests, and who can do it. If someone can release a game with this sort of design, you would want to try it and play it immediately. You know, unfortunately, I'm not, that guy who just shows you a cool idea and I already have made it. Unfortunately, I don't have that many superpowers, guys. I'm just playing card games like you guys do. Right now. Yeah. Completing quests, by the way. Which is why I thought about it, It's probably too loud. Surely there's gonna be a person in the comments that says that my idea is dumb or whatever. Surely. I don't know what the point of that would be. Because this wouldn't break the game. We already have a very similar card in Hearthstone, which will also blow your mind because of the flavor it has. The reason why it was printed, right? To represent a special little person from the tavern. 1 second, I have to kill this giant. I think I can type in Hearthstone. No? Shit, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Yeah, his name is ridiculously complicated to place in your memory, but here it is, right? So, what does this card do, right? Like, it gives you an entirely new hand to work with. Resets your resources. I've never been able to play this, by the way. It fucking pisses me off. But I would definitely be able to click a fucking quest whenever I feel like it. And they're starting to design cards like these that sort of feel like they don't belong in the game. They do a lot of card draw or just weird things. At the start of the game, the Cho'Gall thing was pretty weird, and nobody wants to play it. Because it's just too weird. You don't really know what's gonna happen. You don't know if you want it in your deck. These sort of effects could just become quests. So you don't have to worry about these guys. Or they could just appear in your hands. This guy can appear in your hand if you just click the quest of like, well, let's do this thing. Everything disappears, you have to play this guy. Whatever. There can be downsides to clicking a quest. There can be just straight up upside because you're going to complete it anyways. And you will lose that superpower. This was my idea for a long time. You can say it was brewing in a different card game that just, you know, stopped operating, it seems. Not Elder Scrolls Legends. It's the stupid dramatic runeverse that had Discord, so I was like generating ideas a little bit more than usual. I thought it would matter, right? Whizbang himself is sort of designed the same way to give you interesting experiences, but everything can be replaced with quests. All of that shit. And it's a lot more interesting to see the quest completion while you play the goddamn game as well. Because when you click the quest, you don't actually complete the quest, you just get the dragons to play. You can choose not to play them. I don't know. Maybe they're not good enough for you. Maybe you want to keep the quest. It's up to you. It's another strategic thing to think about. You must understand, Hearthstone have not tried many things that card games could do. And a lot of card games follow whatever Hearthstone did because it's safe and they can do it faster that way by just copying and pasting whatever they just seen. It's annoying. Elder Scrolls Legends 2 might come out, though, if Hearthstone changes a lot, you know, if it finds cool things. We might have better competitors, at least. And when, you know, Hearthstone team gets laid off, they know where to go. That's the good part of having competitors, am I right? I can even talk to Hearthstone developers and not be like a wuss of like, oh, you're gonna get fired and your Hearthstone is gonna suck really bad and you have nothing else to do. No.
It's only illegal.
A human being can change his workplace easily. Hearthstone might die though. The community might die. But developers, if they're good enough, they're gonna just laugh like Ben Brode does. And make an even better card game every single time they leave. You know, many people have put their takes on the fucking quest and like, I really don't care that much. I will complete them anyways. It is an additional challenge and I can choose to be upset about it, but I can't change personally anything, right? The quest is the least of my worries when it comes to Hearthstone. The least. But if you can make them fun, if you can tease me with how quest could actually be super cool addition or redesign, now I will die on this on this idea. I'll be tortured by this idea until I make it myself, you know. But in a single player experience, it's a little bit more complicated to make a quest like that, because you don't really get an advantage. You just get, well, I'm completing a quest now. Great. It doesn't feel like shit.
Dance in the flames.
I feel like. In a single player experience, you're already doing random things. More random things like quest wouldn't do anything necessarily. So I'm not sure how to make it fun if I do it. If I have to deal with this idea. I literally can't do this idea. It seems. While Hearthstone would probably flourish. Because this is the only reason, and that's another big point, right? The only reason I play Elder Scrolls Legends, why it's still alive. I'm like, well, I want to complete quest. Because I get gold. That's it, bro. What? You think it's very deep? Of like, oh my god, this game is so good, but it's also rewarding too. You know? I don't feel like wasting. That's what people really want in games. They want to feel rewarded. The most natural thing. They want to feel progress when they play. So quest is, again, there's a reason why people are outraged. They really care about something, and Blizzard just figured that one thing that people care. They don't really know what the solution is, though. Unless they listen to Zeddy, then yes, they know every single solution to every single fucking problem. Just listen to Zeddy every single time. And dial back. Yeah. Just dial back to where we started.
By the power of
Let's just forget about everything. Shit, I fucking lost. Please guys, forget about this part of me like losing, because I don't like losing, guys. This is not what you subscribed for. So please forget about this part specifically.
You can tell them you thought of it.
But what if I win, though? You know? Shit, fuck. With that shit. With that shit. We gotta kill this. I feel like
The flames
it'd be fine.
enter the breach. Feel
I can still survive pretty easily.
I bring the Dragon's justice.
Nobody breaks the law on my
Bam.
watch.
Even in Elder Scrolls Legends, quests are kind of questionable. Some of these just make no sense. And it pisses me off sometimes.
Heretics must be
In Hearthstone, quests are sort of predictable
acknowledged.
and reasonable,
Stop right
and
there,
making them
criminal.
harder, but with greater rewards is still... I would take that.
Are quicker than
I'm taking that shit, bro. You don't like it, I take it. I need every piece of gold I can get, guys. You must understand. Yeah, yet again, I'm not on your side if you hate Quest, the new idea. Getting more rewards.
You can tell them.
And it's not more rewards for more work. It's again, the designers know what they're talking about. It's more rewards
I would protect
for
the
thing you already are doing and you're supposed to be doing, right? And you're supposed to be doing properly, and you're supposed to focus on quests more and not just be like, oh, I'll just complete them anyways. Who fucking cares, right? You gotta focus on that. Complete that first. It changes the gameplay. And then... So now I'm talking to the audience who are struggling to complete quests or struggling to understand why it's fine. It's fine. Yes, you can be upset about it. Maybe we can get something even better. Maybe the last system was fine as well, you know, and nothing has to be changed. But the discussion has appeared. Right now we can talk about it. Now it's important
blood on
to understand why I just won the fucking game.
What have we
Don't fucking charge. Don't charge at me, bro. Don't fucking charge, bro. Don't you fucking... Holy shit. That was the scariest tutu of my life. 4-4. Oh my god, bro. Whew. Here we go, I'm completing quests. But I really don't care about it. You know, it's a background noise. I don't care. I'm just like worried that I will not complete this potentially fast enough, because the next day comes in and I have to cram the fucking quest into those 3 slots that I have. I might not be able to do that, and I'll be very upset if I miss a quest. It feels very bad to miss a quest. But you don't really care about the quest at the same time. You just want the reward desperately. You're just very fucking needy. So it's a very weird situation where my design, I think, is just flawless. You will care about the quest because the quest is the gameplay. It's additional thing that you can do. Like you playing an aggro deck, you run out of steam, which doesn't happen anymore for fuck's sake, because the resource management is out of whack in Hearthstone. You would run out of resources in Elder Scrolls Legends, though. run out very fast. It's the most important thing in this game. The resources where you get card draw. So getting an additional just one dragon raw would change everything. Or other things like you could give lackeys, bro. You could give that old school fucking lackey shit into someone's hands. You can give some old school keyword nonsense cards. The possibilities of what quests can do are endless. I just like activating dragon cards and shut the fuck up. You could activate that stupid green dragon Topior whenever you feel like it. But you do have to play nature spells for some reason. I don't know, man. They have to redesign Topior for more spell schools, I imagine. Or you can, like, choose a spell school. That would be crazy. The possibilities are endless, my friends. And you have to spread the word as well. Keep talking. This discussion is way deeper than you imagine, right? And as long as developers really care about this thing and are still researching information about it, you have to spread the word of what you like. Where do you like to go with the quest system? If Zeddy is listening to, you know, Reddit and developers are listening to Zeddy, well, you know what to do, bro. You gotta spam Reddit at this point. I can't do it, because I don't want to fucking deal with Reddit. I think Reddit is a cesspool of garbage. Of another bad designed website. Even worse than Hearthstone would ever be. But, you know, gotta keep talking while you can. Because it's a big deal of how you receive rewards. If it's not interesting, the game is gonna die a lot faster. I'll just tell you that much. Lot faster. People are frustrated enough to boycott Hearthstone for a reason. You know. They feel like the only reason why they play the fucking game is the quest completion, they get rewards, they play some fucking weird deck that they can craft, blah blah blah. They don't want to commit, they were already hanging on a wire that got cut off. Fair enough. But we at least, like, see awareness, right? Of what can cause a lot of people to quit and be bitter and upset and all that shit. But it's a lot more productive to find solutions to the problem. Maybe there's something even better than what I just suggested. I doubt it, because I'm one of the best. And nobody knows that. But, like, I literally generate ideas as a hobby. Like, there's nothing better that I do in life. Just like Mr. Beast can fucking do best YouTube videos, it seems, I can generate the best ideas. Like, you must understand, the idea that I don't have to edit my videos is a pretty fucking cool idea, right? I don't have to. I just talk whenever I feel like I have something to say. That's it. That's all my videos, and I feel very empowered by that. No one's really complaining. Obviously, the length of videos are pretty weird, but really, no one's complaining. They're just complaining about the first impression, what the first thing they see. They kind of obsessed to like my content, but once they like my content, they will shut up anyway, so might as well be hated instead. Fuck that. It's much more interesting to be hated sometimes. I'm thinking of what quest I don't like from Elder Scrolls Legends. There's like play-specific class, like all of these can sometimes be very boring and frustrating. Like play a certain fucking color class. It actually makes restrictions onto you instead of allowing you to make a very interesting decision where a quest is gonna empower you or switch your cards, transform your cards into something else. Some kind of additional decision that you can make while you have not completed your daily experience, you know? We should call it a Joe Rogan experience at this point. And potentially, again, this idea has not been crafted and delivered to anyone ever. I just made it. You know, it's the most annoying thing that happens in my life. I just have a great idea. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna fucking care. I think I have to end the video here. Whatever discussion we have in the comments is gonna evolve into the next video. Potentially, if people care. Alright? See you guys next time.